can't have spent any time in the Agile space without encountering people doing some kind of special sprints. They might be doing sprint zeros. They might be doing refactoring sprints. They might be doing bug fix sprints. They might be doing hardening sprints. Whatever special type of sprint they're doing, it is absolutely Agile banditry. And those that are doing it are just bandits. They're not doing good things. Special sprints reduce and dilute our ability to deliver usable working product. So the whole purpose across the board, the whole purpose of Agile practices is to enable that visibility and connection with the stakeholders with continuous delivery of usable working product. And that's how we manage risk in Agile. In the old traditional model, we managed risk by having a detailed plan, right? That was our management of risk. Here's my full detailed plan. Because things aren't going to change that much, this plan will work. But in the complex cognitive space that we tend to operate in, when there is more unknowns than knowns, you need a different way of managing risk. And in all of Agile, we do that by creating usable working product, right? That's our key risk mitigator, because we can't document everything that's going to happen because there's too many surprises. So having those usable working product, mitigating that risk, no special sprints is key there. And a great example of that is a scenario that happened to the Azure DevOps team when they first started moving towards this Agile thing. They were kind of moving towards this Scrum thing. And they decided initially that they would have 6 sprints, 6 3-week sprints, and then they would do a kind of hardening, bug fixing, safety net, some kind of safety net sprint. I don't remember specifically what they called it. It was some kind of safety net sprint. And what they expected to happen was as each sprint started and completed, that you would have a kind of ebb and flow of undone work, right? Whatever you want to call it, of undone work, of technical debt, of things that weren't quite right. And they would have this little uptick, and then towards the end of the sprint, it would come back down again. And then the next sprint would have a little bit undone, and then it would come back down again. Maybe there'd be a little bit left over at the end of a sprint, but then we'd pay it back the next sprint. But because they had that safety net, and because every single member of every single team knew that they had that safety net, they thought constantly, well, I'll just leave that for our safety net. We'll leave that for our safety net sprint. And it happened so much that instead of that kind of ebb and flow of undone work, they ended up with a nice little upward curve trajectory of undone work. And they got to that 6th sprint and realized that they had more work that they could do in the safety net to pay it back and create a usable working product. It wasn't working. So what they did, they restarted the whole thing. Let's start again. And we're just going to do 3-week sprints. And at the end of every 3-week sprint, we're going to ship to production. Not a maybe, we're going to. So we have to have good quality. We have to have paid back our technical debt. We have to have as little undone work as possible going into the next sprint, because there is no safety net. People who have safety nets take risks. And if you have a safety net, that's Agile banditry. If you're being ambushed by Agile bandits in your organization, then my team at Naked Agility can help you, or we can help you find a consultant or expert who can. You can set up a no obligation consultation using the links below. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video.